A1 show here. I'm in Mesa right now. I'm going to be interviewing the Cypher City Kings for the main one show, and this is Wednesday practice at the epicenter in Mesa. Cypher City Kings. What does that mean to you?
Cypher City Kings. Cypher City Kings is my crew. Cypher City meaning AKA for San Diego in the hip hop community, of course. And Kings would mean a type of mentality that you would have. We're not saying that we're the best, but when we go out there, that's what we're trying to achieve for San Diego, not just for us or for our own satisfaction, but to represent San Diego.
Well, Cypher City Kings is a crew of 5 of us. It's Capiche, Jules, A-Cow, Dino, and I. Yeah, pretty much starting members. Yeah, we're trying to make a name for ourselves.
Ooh. And what does that mean to you when you hear Cypher City Kings? What does that mean to you?
Well, really, well, we got the name partly because of the scene we're in. Like, we're the scene that's known to Cypher a lot, and it's pretty much, yeah, like, we're not the competition kings. Like, we don't go looking around for money or whatever. We're just all in it for the fun mostly.
It's like a lot of people come down here. You're like, hey, you know, San Diego has a lot of dope ciphers. You know, it's Cypher City basically, and we took that and like, yeah, you know what? We want to represent We want to represent San Diego. So like whenever you went somewhere, it's like Cypher City. What's Cypher City? And we tell them like, it's San Diego. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's basically what it means to me. It's just like representing like hometown.
The Kings part, that in itself is a problem. See, we knew that none of us are kings, and the possibility of us being king is possible, but not for a long time, because that takes status, that takes experience, and that's part of the reason why we chose the name. It's through experience that you grow, and it's through growth that you obviously develop, and when you develop, you turn yourself into a more mature individual. And we try to rep that mentality wherever we go. We try to learn, we try to experience, we try to get people to call us out as much as possible, because we know kings insult some people's manhood or womanhood in their b-girl or b-boy game. But we just like to rep San Diego in that mentality.
What do you hope to achieve when you're b-boying?
To fulfill the music.
To fulfill the music.
To fulfill the music.
Nice.
Well, when I fell in love with it, it was like, I used to be a loser. I really, like, no, seriously, like, I have something to look forward to, basically. It's like I talk about all the time, but I don't know, it's not coming to my mind. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, like, it's kind of like my own, you know, I forget about, like, school and everything, you know, and how stressful that is and stuff. And, like,
that's the love.
Yeah, that's love.
That's like, the love for breaking and hip-hop. Yeah. That's cool. Where do you draw your influences from when you break?
Chiefly Flowmaster, obviously. That was my teacher that's across the street from me. Very, very big influence, most positive person ever. I mean, there's not a day that goes by where I don't really, you know, think about what he's done for me and how grateful I am for it. Other local b-boys that I draw inspiration from, E-Swift, Optic, Joey Gold, and, well, you know, Citrus, but she's a B-girl, but Citrus is dope. I mean,
it's cool.
Shit. she's one of those people who kind of keeps my head above water.
That's cool.
Say.
I was mostly influenced by Rock So Fresh and Get Right Gang.
Well, you see, I never really had a teacher, so like I took in whatever was like available to me. Like I remember going to jams, and like one of the crews that stood out to me the most is Rock So Fresh. Like that's my starting foundation of how I started knowing understand what the dance was, because like when I saw it, like I could easily define that as b-boying, like versus like someone who didn't have that kind of essence of the dance, because like they really broke it down for me just for watching it.
Well, mainly like my crew. Capiche has trained me a long time. Dino, of course. Actually, pretty much all of them are my inspirations. Also, Rock So Fresh, big inspirations towards me. Yeah.
So you're purely all about the ciphers and not about competitions, or?
No, we do compete. We're more Cypher b-boys. I mean, a couple of us don't even really compete. I personally, I'll compete, but it kind of leaves me at a disadvantage because when you're ciphering, you know, you can go out to which song you like, or if the DJ's playing a dope set, you know, you don't have to worry about time limits. You don't have to worry about any limitations except for when the jam begins and ends, right?
Yeah.
For the person you're battling. But in a competition, you're at the whim of basically anybody who's judging, or anybody who's hosting, or anybody who's DJing. And,
Yeah.
you know, it puts us at a significant disadvantage. So, but we do it for the challenge, but only a couple of us really enjoy competitions. I'm not one of them, but I'll do it. I just like the cypher.
We we're starting to focus more on the ciphers now, like, because we got over the fact that, you know, like, in mainstream b-boying, it's all about competitions, and
That's
like,
right.
we're totally over that. Like,
That's right.
you know, like, it's like all hype, you know, they drop most of the essence of the dance.
So would describe your style in b-boying as?
I just do whatever like the music tells me. Like I always relate it to a story. Like if I hear like a song, and if I feel like it's like a circus song, or like not circus, but like a monkey, you know, doing the things. Like I just feel like dancing like a monkey.
Nice.
But I just kind of, I don't really focus on power as much. I don't really like it as much. Not that I don't like it, but it's not really me or who I am. I'm more of a style, kind of funky, pretty much.
Funky guy, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Hope so.
What kind of music do you like to get down to?
Aretha Franklin, Roxanne must be my favorite song.
Wow. Nice.
Anything I can get funky to.
My style, I like to be I have like a little more character in my dancing, and that's because I like to watch like from like certain movies like Back to the Future or something like that.
Ah, cool.
Like I kind of like take some of his steez, you know, Marty Fly, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
All that stuff.
So you're taking from movies and different things.
Yeah, that basically builds up my character.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, I noticed when you're in the ciphers, it gets kind of heated sometimes when Kid Capiche is in the ciphers.
Most of the time, you know, I look at it this way: when I battle somebody and I'm lollygagging, A, it's not serious, and B, I don't necessarily respect the battle enough to be, you know, me. I used to be this really funny kind of like dancer, like I just like to smile and have a good time. But recent events have changed my personality. I consider myself a bit darker now. Don't smile as much when I break. I'm not very happy looking when I break, but I don't know. I kind of got a new persona, new personality, new view on breaking and the scene in general. So I kind of let that represent. But I do like to get heated, especially if it's people I know. You know, if it's people I know, I try to consider almost everybody I know family, or at least put them in a position to where they're close to me. And I feel that if I'm not giving them my all, if I'm not giving them a lot, then they won't be prepared for things in life that come their way. So, you know, I guess I'm the teacher sometimes.
Yeah. You have an interesting flavor when you come to a jam. You're usually dressed up.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? What makes you want to dress up for a jam? Because most kids won't dress up like you to a jam. That's not a bad thing, but
Yeah.
it does make you unique in the way that you come dressed up to a jam.
Yeah. I would say that I've tried everything else. I've tried just coming in shorts, basketball shorts, some pants, just a collared shirt. And I think my persona fits best when I'm dressed up the way I am. And
Because that's you, that's A-Cal.
yeah, when I dress like that, I feel my best, therefore I dance my best, and I fulfill what I have to do.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Maine, one with the dope rhyme.